What is good, y'all? So today I'm going to be sharing something with all of you that is very dear to my heart, and that is my secret Chipotle order that I've been ordering for about the last 5 years, ever since my good friend Cameron put me on. So shout out Cam, much love, bro. But I think this is pretty much the way to get the most possible food from Chipotle without paying a bunch of extra, with exception of getting guac, because you've always got to get guac. And I'm not sure exactly how my buddy Cam used to do it back in the day, since it was so long ago, but the concept of this is going to be the same today. So you get a burrito bowl, you get a bowl with a tortilla on the side, and I always ask for like 1 or 2 vinaigrettes as well, because that just makes it even better. And then you can get 3 scoops of each carb. So for example, you could order 2 scoops of brown rice, 1 scoop of white rice. And then once you get to the beans, 2 scoops of black beans, 1 scoop of pinto. And then once they get to the fajitas, let them throw on 1 scoop of the bell peppers and onions, and then ask them for extra fajitas. And that still doesn't cost extra, and it's just super healthy and filling. And then once it gets to the meat, this is where it starts to get a little hacky. My eyes are on the road, by the way, so I'm just focusing on the road while I'm talking to y'all safely. But I typically like to get half steak and half chicken. But if you order just one of the meats, they're gonna give you typically 1 big scoop. But if you say half and half, after they're just starting to scoop that first scoop, then they're like, oh shoot, I gotta give you a decent sized second scoop. So it is a little bit of a hack, and it does take a little bit of practice with the timing, but I'm gonna do it live so you can see how I do it, and hopefully it works out as it literally always does, and they'll just be nice and just kind of just hook it up. And next we go on to the salsas. So we get all 3 of the salsas. I always get mild, medium, and hot. Definitely got to get the pico de gallo in there. And then the corn, this is important. You got to get the corn on the side, because if you get the corn mixed in with your bowl, then the corn just starts to taste like burrito bowl. It gets all mixed up in there. But if you get the corn on the side, then you can taste all the different ingredients mixed in there with like the green jalapenos. It's just really good. Then we get to the sour cream. I always get the sour cream on the side as well, because then you could manually dunk some on each bite, which makes it extra good. And then I always get cheese. And by the time I get to the guac, we've already been, you know, building a little friendship, building a little relationship with this whoever's scooping our food. So I asked them to put as much guac as they could possibly put on there. And at this point, they usually hook it up like 9 times out of 10. And if they don't, I usually ask them just if they could put a little bit more, and they usually do. So we'll see how this goes, but I am now here at Chipotle, and I'll see you in a sec. What's up, man? How's it going? Good. Could I get a bowl, please, with the tortilla on the side? And then if I could also get a vinaigrette, please. Yeah, just one's perfect. Yeah, could I get 1 scoop of brown rice and 1 scoop of white rice, please? Okay, perfect. Great, thank you. And then could I get 1 scoop of black and 1 scoop of pinto as well? Please. And then for the meat, I'll get steak, please. And then the other, well, can I get like half steak, half chicken? Sweet, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. Could I get extra fajitas? Like, just like a couple of good scoops of fajitas. Solid. Thank you, man. What's good, man? Okay, if I can get all 3 of the salsa, please. Pico de gallo, mild, medium, or a hot and mild. And then if I could please get the corn and the sour cream on the side. Sorry, it's a little hectic. And then last is if I can get cheese and basically just like as much guac as you can throw on there, please. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I can't forget the card. And that went even better than expected. Like, as good as it possibly could have gone. We just got really lucky. The guy who was serving me guac ended up going to the back kitchen cooking area before he could mention that I got guac. So they forgot to charge me for guac. The whole thing came to less than $10. I'll show you the receipt once we get back to the house, but let's go. All right, y'all, so we are officially back. We've got our Chipotle bowl, and I'm gonna show you how it's done. But also, I'm still pumped because that literally could not have gone any better than it did. Let's see. This is always, the thing about this is there's always so much food in here that it's just so packed. Oh wow, look at that guac. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Buddy hooked it up with guac. You almost can't even see anything but the guac. Look at this. That is a lot of guac. Shout out to the server who hooked it up. Okay, so once we get here, we got our tortilla and we are going to unroll it because it's, oh, I washed my hands by the way, don't worry. Because the tortilla is always kind of like clumped up when they give it to you. So I'll go ahead and, dang, this thing is probably like, honestly like 2.5 pounds, maybe 3 pounds. I actually don't really know, but that thing is heavy. All right, so we lay out the tortilla here, then we shovel on like, goodness, half of the bowl. So if you're sharing this with somebody or like a significant other or a roommate or whatever, this is totally shareable, okay? So look, I'm not sure if you can tell how much food is in this burrito, but I'm gonna extra pack it. Okay, so now check that, and we still have a whole other 1.5 pound Chipotle bowl here. Listen to the drop. That thing is serious. Okay, so now what I like to do is just kind of just roll it up like they do. And then I keep the top open like this, but you can see like that's no joke. All right, now we got our sour cream. We got our vinaigrette. And we got our corn on the side. All right, quick prayer. God, thank you for this day. Thank you that we were able to get hooked up at Chipotle. And thank you, yeah, just for all sorts of stuff. Let us live great lives. In your name we pray, amen. First bite's gotta have the works. So throw some of the vinaigrette, throw some of the sour cream. I'll leave the corn so I can eat that separately, but here we go. Wow, that is so good. I love Chipotle, so I'll be eating Chipotle. Honestly, on days that we don't mukbang, so we mukbang with Chunk Monday through Thursday. So on days that I'm not mukbanging already, I'll go to Chipotle probably like 2 or 3 of those 3 days. I've been going to, this is lately, like in the past few weeks, I've been going to Chipotle a lot. But I mean, it's just a really well-rounded meal, healthy. It's good for the gains. It's got carbs, protein, fat, pretty much everything you need. And I'm surprisingly just never getting sick of it. I've been doing this forever. One thing I wanted to talk about too, which I wasn't planning on talking about when I started filming this video, was getting lucky. Okay, so what are the chances that I end up getting as lucky as I did during this order, where first off, the guy hooks it up on guac. The first guy is cool with me doing like half chicken, half steak, but totally hooking up, basically giving double servings of each. And then at the end, the fact that the guy who's giving me the guac ends up going back to the back before writing guac on my bowl and end up paying $9.42 for all this. Like, that's crazy, okay? And I know I got really lucky right there, and I used to, I'm gonna put this down for a sec. I used to always say, like, when I was growing up, like I'm the luckiest guy I know, or I'm one of the luckiest guys I know. Whenever I'd say that with my mom, she'd be like, James, you're not lucky, you're blessed. You know, and I think she's right. I am blessed, but you know what? I also later in life heard this phrase which says, luck loves preparation. So I love that phrase a lot, because it's like, sure, people can get lucky, but you also have to prepare. You have to put yourself in the situation to get lucky. So I'll give an example. So say, for example, my life goal was to be a doctor. So I go through like all my schooling, I go to med school, and I'm working super hard to become like the best doctor I can possibly be. And after I graduate, I'm looking for a job. Say I go out to celebrate with all my friends, and I meet someone at this bar who says, hey, you're an awesome person and you want to be a doctor. I know the perfect person at, hypothetically, the best hospital in the United States, and I think I can get you a job. I'm gonna get you a meeting with this person. So now I just got really lucky, right? Just by coincidence, going out and meeting the perfect friend who has the connection to the perfect person at the perfect hospital. But will I be able to receive that luck? I don't know. It depends how much I prepared for it. You know, so if I was like really, really on my studies, if I really was doing the work to be able to receive that luck, then sure, I can go to that meeting with that person and receive it, or get that job and get lucky, quote unquote. You know, but at the same time, if I haven't done the legwork, if I haven't done the work to be able to receive that, I haven't done the preparation, then yeah, luck fell on your lap, but you weren't in the position to receive it because you didn't put in the work. So let me take a break, take another bite, throw some of the sour cream. Oh, let's go. I can't believe I don't get sick of Chipotle. It's crazy. And don't get me wrong, I know there's like better Mexican food out there, but I do not get tired of this. Onto the corn. The corn is where it's just so worth it to get on the side. And you just totally taste it, as opposed to when it's mixed in the burrito, it's like, it tastes like nothing, really, or it tastes like a burrito. But connecting it to today and me ordering, you know, one time when I was telling my friend how I order at Chipotle, he was like, oh, so basically you're just nice to them so that they'll hook you up. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, dang, am I just nice to them so that they'll hook me up? Because that seems kind of like fake, like you're using someone just so that they'll hook you up. But then I started realizing it's like, no, I've been getting hooked up on this same order for 5+ years, ever since my buddy Cam showed it to me. Like I can think of literally maybe like 1 or 2 times ever where the person didn't give me a super generous serving of guac, and where the people were like, oh no, you can't do half chicken, half whatever, like after I had figured out that little hack. But I realized it's like, no, they've always been hooking me up because I'm always kind to them when I get there. Whenever I go to Chipotle, I'm always like, yo, hey, how's it going? You know, just chopping it up with these people who are serving me. And I think because I've always been kind to these servers, they've always allowed me to get lucky. You know, I've prepared by being kind or nice to them, and as a result, I've always gotten lucky. But today was an extreme example where the guy forgot to put the G for guac. I'm like, it's like, go figure. You know, when you're nice to people, when you're kind to people, they're more likely to be kind back to you. And that's something that I kind of just have always realized. It's like, why do I always say that I'm a pretty lucky guy? Or why do I feel like I'm lucky that my friends haven't backstabbed me, or that people in my life haven't like done crazy, terrible things to me? It's like, well, I always just try to put love on other people. I always try to be kind to other people, and I'm just super grateful that that is what has come back. So I know it's just a Chipotle order, but just when I got lucky today, I was just like, wow, I should totally talk about that. So that is how you get lucky at Chipotle. This is the Chipotle order hack that I love. Shout out again to my boy Cam. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna slowly chip away at this burrito and this bowl. All right, much love, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, as always, you can like, subscribe, comment, share this if you thought this was cool, or if you found value from it, or it made your day a little bit better, made you think differently about how you approach things. Please, I appreciate any support. All right, much love, y'all. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.